Today we have a recipe for a beef brisket with steamed rice rolls. But before we show you our recipe, let's see how this dish is served at an award-winning Chinese restaurant.
I'm at the Western Lake restaurant. We're going to give some dim sum dishes a try. One of my favorites is the beef brisket with the steamed rice noodles. So let's go inside and check it out. So here you have the Chinese meatballs, one of my favorites. And here we have the har gow. Har gow is one of my favorites as well. We always seem to order all the time. Got nice big ones, juicy ones with the thin wrapper. And this is the prawn dumpling with the scallops and the fish roll. That's also one of my favorites. So this is the beef tripe and beef on steamed rice noodles in a clay pot or a hot pot. And you have a nice chunks of beef brisket. Ooh, look at this beef brisket. Nice flavor. Lots of flavor from the red bean curd. There's a nice sauce. It's got the red bean curd, so extra flavor. A nice selection of steamed rice noodle rolls. Look at this rice roll. Delicious.
Now it's time to do my mom's recipe. Tell us what you think in the comments below. So these are the tendons. So just cut the beef tendon into small pieces. Be very careful, you gotta tuck in your fingers because these are slippery and tough. So just cut up some tripe. So this is an optional ingredient for beef stew for Chinese style. So cut the tripe into small pieces. So beef brisket is good for Chinese stew. So cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can cut it smaller or larger, that's up to you. So these are the ingredients you can use. So I have here about 10 of these star anise. So this beef stew will have a strong star anise flavor. So I got some large garlic here. So we'll put 3 of these so you can keep them whole. And you have about three pieces of ginger here. We take the skin off, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So this is dried Chinese orange peel. So it's probably a third of a Chinese Mandarin orange. So this is basic flavors. You can put other flavors if you want. So this is what we like to use. We'll just give the beef a little sear here that brings up more flavor. So you also have the ginger and the garlic. So we can put a tablespoon of salt in there. So we use the sea salt, which is a natural salt. Put 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. Put a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. This is for color. Dark soy sauce is also sweeter than the light soy sauce. Here we have a pot. We put about 3 or 4 cups of water. Sometimes you can put more or less water depending on how much sauce you want. So I'm going to transfer the beef into the pot. Okay. This is the beef sinew. Put in the beef sinew, and then we're going to transfer the beef tripe. So there's different kind of beef tripe, so this is one of them. I think this is the honeycomb beef tripe. Next we put in the star anise and the Chinese dried Mandarin orange peel. This red bean curd is used in a lot of popular dishes. So this is what the red bean curd looks like. So we're going to use about 1.5 right here. So just cover it with a lid and let it simmer. It's been simmering for over an hour. So I already tasted it. So this is the oyster flavor sauce. My favorite sauce. You can use other kind of sauces like chuho paste. You can use hoisin sauce if you like. So whatever you like. So now I put in the Daikon radish in the last half hour to an hour. So depending how tender you want it. So total cooking time is anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours most times. You can simmer it longer if you want it more tender. So let it simmer for another half hour or more. So I got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1/3 of a cup of water. So we're just going to thicken the sauce. So you might need more or less cornstarch solution, depending how much liquid you have in there, plus depending how thick you want the sauce to be. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. So today we're making some steamed rice rolls. So for each cup of water, we're going to put 8 tablespoons of this rice flour. And we're going to put 8 tablespoons of this wheat starch flour. So just make sure there's no lumps in there. You can use a whisk if you like. I just use the fork all the time. So I got some of this tapioca starch. Tapioca starch is a little more chewy, so it's going to give the rice roll a little more chew. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of tapioca starch in there. So that'll change the texture of the rice roll. Mix that in. I put some cooking oil. We have peanut oil here. So just put a little bit of cooking oil into a pan. You can use the tin foil pan or the metal pan, the pie plates. So put 1 ladle of the rice flour. So make sure you have enough water in the pan. So steam for 2 to 3 minutes. So it's been over 2 minutes now, so we'll just check the steamed rice roll. So you can see it's bubbling, so that means it's cooked. Just take it off and put another one down. Pull the rice roll. You can use a knife or a fork. And just cut the ends if you want. Neater for presentation. And then just cut it in half. Just like that. I have some of these going already, so I'm going to put this for the clay pot. I'm going to just put underneath in the bottom there. So I'm just going to put 2 or 3 tablespoons of cooking oil in there. This is a peanut oil. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of chopped ginger, a tablespoon of chopped garlic. So first I'm going to grill the rice rolls. A little light soy sauce for color. Just a touch of dark soy sauce. So I got the beef stew simmering, so put some in the clay pot here on top of the noodles. So when you use the clay pot, it really brings up the flavor. So this is a traditional Chinese clay pot from China. And never turn a clay pot higher than medium heat, and make sure you have the steel bracket on the bottom there, so it doesn't, so the clay pot doesn't explode. So there you have it, your beef stew with the steamed rice noodles. So bring the rice noodles to the top. So there you have it, Chinese beef brisket stew with steamed rice noodles. Enjoy. Thanks for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe. Any comments are always welcome. Take care and stay safe.